What's up, guys? It's your boy Polish Bullet, and boy oh boy, I got a video for you today. You know, everybody loves their ENs and everything, and you guys know I love mine too and take care of it and everything like that. But you know, we gotta talk about bad stuff too. You know, it's not only love and beautiful, everything is perfect. You know, because it's not. So as you guys can see in my trunk, I'm ready to clean my car. I left it for a week basically, so I didn't even drive it or nothing like that. And taking care of your car is actually today's subject. So first we're gonna meet with Roger, because this thing actually happened to him and few people from what I see online. And this is stupid and serious in the same time, you know what I mean? And hopefully Hyundai gonna see that video, because this is something they should definitely address. So stay tuned, we're gonna meet with Roger and we're gonna talk about it further. Nothing like doing a quick car wash on the Shell gas station. Oh, so funny, people look at us like crazy.
You put it on all the wheels?
Yeah. Gonna be super clean. Okay guys, we're gonna go in. I hope he's not gonna throw any codes or nothing like that, like he did to poor Roger, because this is ridiculous. I'm not sure if I should do that. I'm scared though.
No, that's my car, not yours.
Who knows? Yours good too, till it happened. Okay, now nice and purdy. That's what we gotta do. From now on, rinseless car washes and that's it. Or no watering involved. Okay, we got Roger cornered over here. So, let's start the video. Roger, tell us what happened to your car at the car wash.
So I have a monthly subscription at the Shell station up the street from my work, and it's $37 a month. I can wash the car once a day, and I have the best wash, so it goes over twice, but it's got underbody and rinse. So okay. This past Monday, I went and got gas and ran the car through the car wash like I've been doing for the past year, and I got 100 feet out of the car wash, and the car threw a flashing check engine light, which everybody knows when it's flashing, it's serious.
Yeah, you gotta stop right
and
away.
The car was in limp mode, so I was right down the street from work, so I got to work, and after work, drove it to the dealership, which is between the car wash and my work, so again, very close. And they called me the next day and said they reset the check engine light, reset the parameters, sent me on my way. So no problem, drove my daughter to daycare the next day and stood on the gas pedal, and which she likes, and car ran fine. I get off of work on Wednesday after a 12-hour day, and I want to, you know, unwind, and I'm like, I need to see if this is going to happen again. So I go through the car wash, and you know, while it was washing, no check engine light. Same thing, I get 100 feet out of the car wash, turn on the street, check engine light comes on. So this time...
So this is the car we're talking about?
Yep, that's my Elantra N.
Over there. Yeah.
That's it. So it's about 10 minutes to 8. Dealership is still open. I pull up in there, they open up the service door, put the car in, and then same thing. Next day, reset the check engine light, reset the parameters, took the car for a test drive, and everything was okay. So now I have a case file opened with Hyundai customer service, and they're going to call me this coming week, 3 to 5 business days. So from Monday to Friday of this coming week, I'm expecting a phone call.
Oh man. And we got all the paperwork and everything.
Yep, we got, you know, you'll see this.
Include that.
Yep, you'll see the pictures of the paperwork, and it's got exactly what we said. Funny thing is, I'm very fanatical of keeping the car clean, and I'm outside here in the apartment, as you can see, and I have pine trees. So in the summer months, you get a little light sap on the car, and I like to keep my car clean, and it's very convenient because it's a third of a mile from my work, so it's very easy for me just to keep my car clean and keep the sap off of it. And I was telling Marcin that if you go on the low end, if I go to the car wash twice a week in a calendar year, that would be 104 car washes. Well, I can assure you that it's been to the car wash more than 104 times, which I know I should have a straight jacket, but anyway.
He just loves taking care of his car.
Yeah, but the thing is they keep telling me the knock sensor is okay, and they said there was no frayed wires, no broken wires. I'm going to tell the customer service people what would make me happy and feel more confident is if you replace the knock sensor, because yeah, the car wash does a strong spray of water, but there's a cooler.
Yeah, maybe we can check.
Yeah, there's a cooler, there's a condenser, and a radiator. So why is the check engine light coming on with just going through a car wash? Because what if I drive in a thunderstorm? Is the car gonna do this to me then? Because that's also unsafe.
Yeah, but let's open the hood real quick.
Kind of second nature. So
that's good.
You got it on?
I got it.
All right.
Okay. Got this.
So I've watched a number of YouTube videos, and the knock sensor is basically shaped like a donut. Looks like a little hockey puck with a hole in the middle with a pigtail. It's underneath the intake manifold.
Yeah,
so
it's here, right?
Yeah, it's somewhere in there based on other 2-liter Hyundai engines. So even though this car is turboed, I can't see it being in a different location. So it's under there somewhere. If you look straight down, I mean, there's a lot of things in the way that would, you know, the underbody wash is pretty strong, but it still shouldn't be an issue.
You got the cover from the bottom, right?
It's partially covered underneath. You can see,
yeah.
I think you can see down to the ground a little bit, but
you can't really see much from this
but
angle,
it's happening after I exit the car wash.
I don't know. I mean, it's so stupid, to be honest. Like,
yeah, it is.
What's causing it, really?
So if any viewers out there have any input that they would like to add, it would be great, because you're going to be helping the community out. Because yeah, I'm a little bit different with how I wash the car a lot, but if somebody knows about this or has had a similar experience, you're going to help somebody else out by this PSA that we're doing here on the car. So
yeah, I see a few people complaining about it, but you know, nobody really said anything.
A friend of mine, Hector read a story about a guy in Florida with a Kona N that they get their pop-up thunderstorms, and he was driving on the freeway during a thunderstorm, and the exact same thing happened. So the car wash story is total BS to me, because we already know one other person that it has happened to from driving in a thunderstorm. So whether it's a thunderstorm, like they're trying to tell me, be safe when you're washing the car, don't spray directly into the grill. Well, when you're driving in the rain, I can't do anything about the amount of water that's going in the front of the car.
Yeah, and then they even said that you're supposed to turn off they recommend for you to turn off the car while you're doing it, right?
Yeah, so now the other thing is, now I almost want to take the car to the car wash and shut it off while I'm in the car wash, and then start it back up when I leave, to see if it'll come on again. But this is all really goofy. You shouldn't have, nobody shuts their car off in a car wash unless you have cylinder deactivation. One. Yeah.
I mean, it's a weekend and we don't want to ruin it for Roger over here today, so we're not gonna drive this car through the car wash.
Yeah,
we did mine, as you guys see, but
yeah, we washed Marcin's car, and we had no problems with the check engine light with his car. And your car has 17,000 more miles. My car has a little over 12,000. You're at 29,000.
Yeah, almost 30.
So I mean, you know, maybe it's a bad batch of knock sensors. You know,
everything was good.
I'm fairly confident that they're going to make this right. I think when I tell them what's going to make me happy is by replacing the knock sensor, I think they're going to do it. If they don't do it, I will take the car through the car wash again, and I will keep going to the dealership because it's so close, and they're going to get tired of this, and they're going to want to fix it. Because my service advisor said at this point they can't submit a claim to Hyundai corporate because they possibly might blame the car wash for causing the vibration issue. And it's like, you're going to blame a car wash for a knock sensor. That's not looking too good on Hyundai, but that hasn't happened yet, so we want to see what they're going to ultimately say. The dealership was very cool about it. Haven't had any issues with the people at the dealership, the customer service people, other than the English not being so good. They were also very cordial and respectful, and let me tell the entire story about the car wash. And I can hear her typing all the information down. So they're doing their part. But the second part of this video is going to be the conclusion, because there needs to be a conclusion.
Yeah, we're gonna.
If I drive this car, when I drive this car down to the tail of the dragon, what if I'm in a thunderstorm on the way there? I don't want the car going in the limp mode when I'm going up and down the mountains of Tennessee and Kentucky, because it takes 600 miles to get there. So I legitimately am concerned about that. I also have a 7-year-old daughter that I have in the car, and what if it thunderstorms here and I'm driving and I have her in the car? So yeah, the car, when it's in limp mode, it falls on its face basically, because it's to keep you safe. But I don't want to drive the car in limp mode, obviously.
No, obviously. So it's ridiculous. Unless the solution is going to be giving us the little scanner tool so we can reset the code ourselves.
You know what? At this point, I would be happy with that, because I can at least wash my car. Because like today, we're filming this. It's very warm, and it's going to be in the mid to upper 90s for the rest of the week. And the best thing to do is, if your car's got sap or dust or it's dirty, I can go through the car wash and drive it home, and it's dry and it's 90 degrees. I don't want to be out here drying the car off when it's really hot. So I want to be able to maintain this convenience of using the car wash. I mean, it's a car wash. I'm not taking the car to the track and beating the crap out of it. Then they would have, they would have a more legitimate, they would have a little bit more legitimate gripe. But I'm just going through a car wash. I mean, how can you blame a car wash for something like this?
Yeah, I don't know. So this is a really strange problem to have. It's the first time I actually hear about stuff like that. Going through the car wash and getting a check engine like twice in a row, like what, 3 days basically, right?
Yeah, Monday before work, and then Wednesday after work. It was a total of 26 miles in 3 days, because
in between car washes.
Yeah, I'm very close to work, so but like I said, there's some kind of a cooler, there's the AC condenser and the radiator. So the car wash spraying really hard in the front that should be a non-story. And then the underbody wash, even the second car wash, I drove fast, so I didn't hit the underbody wash too strong, and it still threw a code.
I only heard a couple people saying that after a car wash, when they opened the hood, they had some water on the engine and stuff. But
sure,
I mean, it's nothing crazy, nothing
when you
uncommon,
when you drive in the rain, there's going to be water in the engine compartment.
Yeah.
So I just would expect that when the car is engineered and developed, that this type of scenario would have been checked, double checked. They would have put the knock sensor maybe in a better location, because like I said, it's in that video, it's under here somewhere, and it's like a little, looks like a little mini donut or hockey puck, and it's got a bolt in the middle that holds it in place, and it's metal to metal, and it's got a little pigtail. So it's not even it's not a complicated part like an oxygen sensor. It's a knock sensor that detects a vibration. And I will say, when I Googled the code that got sent to my phone, I Googled it, and one of the first things came up was an engine replacement for internal, something with the rod bearing. So I freaked out, because unfortunately Hyundai has a little bit of a reputation with engines, and when I heard that, my heart sunk, because I love my car and I don't want to doesn't matter if it's under warranty. I don't want this car sitting with a bunch of mechanics pulling an engine out and putting their fingers all over everything.
I
don't want any of that. That's, you know, plus and the other thing is they didn't even have a rental car for me on that day. So luckily my girlfriend was able to step up and help me out with that, and then she helped me out on Wednesday too when I had to get to work. So this dealership doesn't even have any rental cars, but like Marcin and I saw today, they have like a dozen Ioniq 5s just sitting there. So they could have put me in an Ioniq 5 and I could have had a little review of my first electric car experience, but they're not passing those out as rental cars yet.
We are dinosaurs. It's all about electric now.
Yeah.
They don't care. Yeah, I mean, it's a really stupid problem to have, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad Roger could share the whole story with us and everything. Hopefully
part 2 will be coming up in the next video.
Yeah, he got the whole open claim and everything. So we will see what the dealer is gonna say about it. Hopefully they're just gonna replace the knock sensor and everything's gonna be good. No more problems.
Yeah, they said a knock sensor, when I Googled it, they said a knock sensor, this is just Google, it said most knock sensors are good for about 150,000 miles. So, I mean, I have 12,000.
You should be good for now.
Yeah, you know, but it's just where it's it's so hidden. How is the water even finding its way there after the car wash? Like like I understand if it would have thrown the code as soon as I entered the car wash, or when the sprayers were spraying hard on the front before they went around the rest of the car, but that's not what happened. The check engine light came on 100 feet after the drying process and I got onto the road. So it's always some, you know what, this kind of makes the car a hot rod, because when anybody out there with cars that, you know, you have a hot rod, they're always giving you problems. So now the car is actually an official hot rod now, because it's, you know, it's giving me a goofy problem. Oh, we have the TPMS problem, but that could be maybe a third video. That video is going to be very comprehensive, because we're still living with 3 TPMS lights on the dashboard. But maybe that's a little teaser for the next another video.
We definitely need Roger explaining all those things. He's a good storyteller.
Yes.
Not like me. With my accent. No. All right, guys. So there you guys have it. It's really stupid, but kind of a serious problem that we got with Elantras. And I don't know if it's about all the other cars like Konas and Velasters. It means the same engine, so it's basically the same problem that people can have. And I don't know, hopefully Hyundai can see the video and comment on that, or give us free stuff. All right, okay guys, so there you guys have it. You know, Roger is a good storyteller, so definitely worth to listen to him. You know, we got a really stupid situation with this whole knock sensor car wash thing, and you know, especially for people like Roger or me, we love to take care of our cars. We use touchless car washes all the time, and you know, to have an issue like that is ridiculous. And what if it really happens, like Roger said, when it's raining and you're somewhere, you know, you're having a trip, whatever, going somewhere, and you're like 300, 500,000 miles from home. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do then? So I guess you gotta get the scanner and reset the codes or something. I don't know, but it's a really stupid and serious problem to have. And hopefully, you know, we're gonna make an update video to that. We're waiting for Hyundai to reply to the message, or call Roger, whatever, just so we can see if they're gonna replace the knock sensor and everything's gonna back to normal. Is it really the knock sensor fault, or there's a short maybe somewhere in the harness, because we're speculating that could be a problem too. And you know, it's hard to say at this point, but I know there's more people who had the same problem. And you know, besides, guys, we got Kona N, Elantra N, and Veloster N use the same engine, so it might happen to everybody. So anybody, I mean. So yeah, it's kind of stupid, but you know, we're gonna. This video is not gonna be too short, because I want to include all the information that Roger gave us. You know, we're gonna have a screenshot of the paper he got from the Hyundai for now, and yeah, it is what it is. We gotta deal with it right now. He can't use the car wash, only rinseless wash and stuff like that. So, by the way, our friend N10s, he posted a video power washing his engine bay. How crazy is that? Literally a couple days after this happened to Roger. So I remember Roger sending me a message like, "Did you see this?" And we start laughing, you know. So it's not probably a super common problem, but it's definitely Hyundai is supposed to look into that and find a solution. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna make an update video when I get any kind of information from Roger. So thank you guys for watching. You know, like and subscribe, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.